The next commencer from SMKN 26 Jakarta,
Muhammad Ari Pratama.
the camp is 3,
And Kanisha, give applause guys.
it is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable judges. The most admirable thanks are addressed to God, the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, for His blessing us with much energy and granting, so that we could meet in this good opportunity. Standing in front of you all, I would like to deliver my speech under the title of Importance of IQ, EQ, and SQ for Brighter Future. But before I begin my speech, I want to ask all of you, you can raise your hands, audience, who wants to have a brighter future? Okay, of course, all of us, no matter how we describe them, want a brighter future. Want a brighter future, and then, but maybe some of you question why that man is more successful than me, or even what kind of luckiness he has got so that he can be that rich. One thing you have to know is all humans have the same potentials to be successful. Because God has given us same brain, same opportunities, and same intelligence. And in order to reveal the contribution of human intelligence to success, modern research that we held in Yale University has stated that the human intelligence can be divided into 3 kinds of intelligence. The first is IQ, the second is EQ, and the third is SQ. I will give a little bit explanation about them. I will start from IQ. IQ is an abbreviation of intelligence quotient. Intelligence quotient is a human intelligence to reason, to plan something, problem-solving skills, learning and understanding ideas, and all assumptions that says that IQ is a congenital thing and cannot be changed or cannot be formed is wrong. Because the latest modern research has said that IQ can be changed and can be formed. And then the second is about EQ. EQ is an abbreviation of emotional quotient. Emotional quotient is human intelligence of self-control, ability to survive in difficult situations, and ability to control himself. And then the last is about SQ. SQ is an abbreviation of spiritual quotient. Spiritual quotient don't always have a relation with religion, because actually this spiritual quotient comes from heart. It makes us creative when we face a personal problem, and will make us take a listen of every problem, and will finish it well to obtain a serenity and an inner peace. But in this world that has been populated by 7 million people, of course, each of them has a different personality. And because of that, I have divided human into 3 types of personality based on IQ, EQ, and SQ. The first is about the people that don't improve 3 of them. People who don't improve IQ, EQ, and SQ. I cannot say that people is a human because people have to at least have one of them. And then the second is people who only improve his spiritual quotients. I can say these people are the religious people. And then the next is people who only improve his emotional quotients. This kind of people we call them as a socialist. And then the next is people who only improve his intelligence quotient, his IQ. We call them as materialist people. He has a high self-esteem, etc. And then the last is a perfect people. A perfect personality are the people who have three kind of intelligence. He has a balanced IQ, EQ, and spiritual quotients. And it's up to you And it is up to you. I'm not gonna blame people who choose to be religious people or even they choose to be a materialist people. But it will be much better if we become perfect people. Because there is a disadvantage if we only improve one of them or we leave one of them. What is the disadvantage if we only improve one or second, not all kind of intelligence we have? I can take the analogy that if the IQ, EQ, and SQ is an orbits of human, and I can take the analogy between people who has loosened his orbits and the planets who has loosened his orbits. Did you know what will happen if planet has loosened his orbits? Of course, it will move with uncertainty, and the universe gravity will push and will pulling it until there will be a supernova. Boom! Then what will happen? It will become a small sun that will be nothing in the universe. And then after we know that the disadvantage of we only improve one of them, what is the advantage if we optimize three kinds of intelligence we have? In a simple sentence, I can say that people who has a high spiritual conscience will entirely raise their soul based on the value of all activities, of all the things, of all the change in their life, and the sovereignty will appear after the heart has been in a calm, and then it will give a signal to the body to reduce stress. And if people are in a calm condition because blood flow are regular, they can think in optimal condition. And then finally, they will give an appropriate decisions in their life. So that according to me, we have to optimize all of our intelligence, IQ, EQ, and SQ. And then the next is about how to improve this kind of intelligence. I will start from IQ. To improve IQ, you have to eat regularly. You have to eat regularly the food that contains a lot of nutrients for the healthy brain. And then the second is we have to get adequate rest, because after we have a lot of activities, we have pressure our brain with all activities, with stress and etc. Our brain needs rest. And then the second is about emotional quotient, about how to improve these emotional quotients. The first is about we have to survive. We have to educate ourselves to survive in a difficult situations. And then the last is about spiritual quotients, about how to improve that. To improve spiritual quotients, we have to do introspection, and we have to take a lesson in everything in our life. That's all for today.